There's a thing about the Machinima brand that really resonates. We have a very targeted demographic. You know, they're hardcore gamers, they're early adopters of technology.
What's up, everyone? I'm Greg. Welcome to Video Mind. We are thrilled to be at the Machinima HQ in Los Angeles, California, and Nanea is joining us to talk about all things Machinima and online video. So, number one, we love data, we love video analytics. On your site, up front, are your reach, your plays, number of uniques per month.
Right.
First of all, phenomenal reach. Can you talk about just how big a thing this is?
Last month we had 220 million monthly uniques. I think we did about 2.2 billion views. So, you know, what I'm seeing now, the company is starting to shift to be more data-driven, which is super exciting. We started to see that there are specific attributes that make someone influential. And so we looked at these attributes of influence, and we're starting to build what we think is an influence graph, and how we can use that to organically and authentically have that person take a brand that they already have affinity toward and activate an audience around that brand. So it's very interesting.
Well, we write about all the time using data to make more informed editorial choices.
Right.
And it's always cool when we see people working in the space just backing up what we say. It's like, oh, we're not in our own crazy world. Like, this stuff actually does help. A
lot of people think you either have to have good instincts or be data-driven, and I think that when you think of data as a conversation that's occurring, a communication with your end user, you know, they're telling you exactly what they want as they navigate your product. So you have to be able to capture that and then respond to it.
So this is traditionally a hard demographic to reach.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you think you were so successful in getting into this?
Well, a lot of it just comes from the content focus of being video games to start with. I think the other thing that makes us very special is our partner network, the Machinima directors, and having them really have this voice of authenticity.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being a young nerd, and you could smell when companies were faking it.
A young nerd. You were a young nerd?
Well, now I'm an older young nerd.
You're that guy.
But there was, like, you'd see a message or you'd see something, and if it didn't smell authentic, you'd kind of be like, I don't want that.
Yeah, and you know, now they have a video platform to tell you when you're not being authentic. We like to think of advertising in general on our network as being content that's entertaining in and of itself. So that ad unit starts looking less like an ad.
One of the things I noticed when I went on your site was you definitely have a strong YouTube presence, but you're also promoting iPad apps, different devices, different ways to discover Machinima content.
You know, it's really less about us trying to get off of YouTube. We love the YouTube environment. It's one of the best social networks for our demographic. But, you know, it's really where are they at? We want to make sure Machinima is there as well.